was definitely happy I was done, because I was also trying to get them all in under 4 hours. And I kept thinking the last several miles, this is the last time I need to run a marathon in under 4 hours. And that was what kept me going.
In January of this year, Naperville resident Andrea Kovach became the newest member of the 50 States Marathon Club after running a marathon in all 50 states.
I like to travel, so it was an excuse to go see all of the states. And I also, every time I went to a state, would try to go and do some small touristy thing.
That touristy thing turned into a decades-long expedition. Her first marathon was the Chicago Marathon in 1997, with their 50th state crossed off at the Maui Oceanfront Marathon in Hawaii on January 19th. Back in the 90s, Andrea started off running 5Ks, but a letter in the mail she received one day changed her course.
So I had run a 5K, and I got a brochure in the mail from the Leukemia Society Team in Training. It said, "We will train you to run a marathon." And so I thought, well, since my husband's playing tennis on Saturdays, I'm going to go and train to run a marathon on a Saturday morning. And so that's how it all started.
Kovach has been able to run each of the 26.2-mile races in under 4 hours. Her final time in Hawaii was 3 hours and 57 minutes, where she was showered with support from start to finish.
There were 9 of us, including myself, who all went, and it was awesome having my whole family there supporting me and cheering me on.
Every state offers its own unique experience, but races like the Boston Marathon and the Rehoboth Beach Marathon in Delaware were standouts, where Kovach felt confident and challenged.
Boston is definitely a very hard race. Part of that is because it is very hilly, and part of it is because it starts later in the day. So you have to plan out your breakfast and your nutrition, and then you're sitting around for several hours before you actually start. The scenery was really nice. We got to run on a boardwalk through tall waving grass, and the highlight was after the race, I got to have a lobster roll and very yummy French fries.
The 50-state milestone is not the end of Kovach's marathon journey. Her next race will be the Revel White Mountains Marathon in New Hampshire on May 4th.
If you train, anybody can run a marathon. Everybody's always surprised that I have run marathons and have run that many, but if you put your mind to it, you can do it.
For Naperville Community Television, I'm Patrick Cotto.